Taking a selfie with a wild animal. How nice. That is, until it bites you and turns you into a vampire. Nah, just kidding. But there is a bad side to this selfie. And it might even include this little guy right there and this guy right here. Let me explain in further detail, but without further ado, let's start today's debate topic. Should selfies with wild animals be banned? Cheese! Not bad, I guess. So let's get this started. Now, Coast Guard from Wales, exactly we're in Wales, in a place called Llanduano, Wales, had a little goat problem, should I say. Some of the goats strayed into other people's ferns and hedges and started eating their grass and flowers and stuff, and also trampled their gardens up. And they were quite a sight. And then, well, after having a bit of incidents where some people decided to go into danger just because to get a selfie with the risk of their phone falling or they themselves falling. Or the goat accidentally, being pushed off. So they banned having selfies with wild animals. And in my opinion, that's actually a good thing. A 2018 case study tells us that having selfies with wild animals actually makes that wild animal feel a bit anxious and also sometimes even a bit scared or spooked and having a lot of stress. And that's why there's a wildlife selfie code where you have to follow it, or else you'll be like, hey, you didn't follow the selfie code. You out right now. And a lot of things happen too, and well, turns out there were no goat selfies, and another reason why they want to let them do it was because, well, they didn't want anyone else to go do anything unnecessary and to put themselves in danger to actually just get a selfie. I mean, is your life worth a selfie? No, it isn't. And so now let's let the affirmative out. Okay, I'm ready to go. So animals seem to get a lot of anxiety and stress when they are put into take up close and sometimes personal selfies. And where are you going? And animals, after getting all that, and people don't really need to put themselves in danger to just get with so many likes, a picture of so many likes. And one last thing. Show respect to nature, man. And now it's my turn because, well, turns out this guy's file's been destroyed, so I'll have to recreate. Yeah, so I guess I'll have to create this guy again. His file got deleted, so I'll just create him again and I'll put in the backup data I have for him later. So if you actually do the selfie correctly, then, well, there's actually nothing wrong. As if the animal's a bit too far away to even notice a selfie, I guess the flash won't really do any harm to them. And one more thing I should mention is that these selfies, if they are done correctly, they should be allowed. And they will also make the wildlife people and wildlife animals and life more comfortable. And this is also a fun way to celebrate the wild and its wildlife because of a lot of numerous reasons. For example, a lot of things could have probably happened ever since this video happened, and selfies are one way to actually share the wildlife around them, and also to show other people how it's happening too. And this is also a good way to show respect, to get people to show respect to Mother Nature, and also to protect the environment too. And that's about it. So one more thing I should say is, now that I'm over with that, now let's tell you guys about my opinion. In my opinion, a lot of things have actually deserved all of this. One thing I should say is that I kind of agree with the negative side for this. Selfies with wild animals shouldn't be banned. As long as you do it correctly, you should be fine. And that's all I think I think that's all I can think it's happening. And that's the only thing That's the only thing I think it matters. Just make sure that you do the selfie correctly, and boom, you got yourself the best selfie ever. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Hanchon Show. What do you think? Please tell me in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Well, but now let's see what the past results have looked like. It turns out that for the negative position, back then, during the vote, according to the website, 58% of the people who voted thought that selfies shouldn't be banned. Selfies with wild animals shouldn't be banned. And you've probably guessed it already. Selfies with wild animals, those people were also at a close number, but instead of 58, they had 42% instead. And that's about it. About almost half, but there's really not much difference. In my opinion, I do agree with the negative side. Hope to see you guys in the next episode. Now out. Peace.